Hey Scorpio, I was in the middle of doing your reading and the video cut out, so I might have to put it up as two videos, but I'm going to just do a quick briefing of what I just did. Welcome to my channel, Moon Jasper Jam, my YouTube channel. And if you're visiting me from Facebook, welcome to my page. So I'm doing a general reading for the collective for Scorpio for July and August 2020. It's timeless, so if you feel drawn at any time, there could be a message here for you. We started off with a commitment here. Somebody is holding on to a commitment very tightly. This could be love, or it could be in general, something that you had like-minded people with you. It could be a business, and now you're worried about it. Or it could be love, because this is the time that there's an ending. There's an ending to something and a new beginning, but it could be good for an expansion, even though maybe a lot of people weren't ready for it, because before the Tower came out for you and the Devil, which does represent both Scorpio, but you could be prepared for that better than a lot of other signs, because you always have in the back of your mind, thinking of all the things that could happen in a good way and a bad way, kind of weighing out your measures to see what options are available and doing all of your research. Moving behind you, if this was love, it would be a third party possibly, or just celebrating now, taking some time out, leaving things behind to go find what's going to emotionally fulfill you. And that's where I would end it off right now. So let me just continue here. What's in the air for you guys? The collective Scorpio. Being brave. This represents possibly, it could be any fire, so it would be Leo, Sag, and Aries, but it doesn't have to be. This is somebody who left it all behind and was brave and went out, got what they wanted. Hopefully when you do, or whoever this is around you or you, that you do it with love and compassion. When you get people on board behind you, that you get them going, because it's exciting and it's a new adventure. Having to be brave to go out and find what you want, what emotionally fulfills you, and being light and fun and enjoying yourself. Tired of being in either I might say you, I, or we, because I'm connecting to your energy, but being in the ego and feeling backstabbed by people, places, and things after putting all your time and effort, or someone feels that way. When it comes to love, this is a soulmate. Before, when the Devil came out, it's a very toxic relationship possibly, but it's drawing. It's very hard to leave it behind, because you feel very drawn to each other for some reason, because it's very passionate, but it might not be stable. It might be a third party. So maybe some of you, or whoever you're involved with, is thinking about leaving it behind and trying something else to feel what's emotionally fulfilling to you. What's your advice here? This represents a Sag, but it represents somebody who is coming up with the perfect solution. They're going out and they're going to figure it out. They're going to face what they need to face to figure out a way forward, possibly even being single, working very hard for this position. And you're not going to let people backstab you or stand in that way, because you have your goal and you have your reason. But this is a person that is weighing out their measures in anything that they feel that they have to come up with a solution. So it could be daily living, it could be relationship, just something that that's going to emotionally fulfill your mind, your heart, and your soul. That's going to feel grounded for you and stable. And if you have to do it single, you're capable of doing that. What's your possible outcome for these messages here? You came out. The Death card. Scorpio knows that sometimes in order to do this and let go and leave things behind and complete things and start new, you have to leave stuff behind. You have to transform. It's all about transformation for everyone, really, but for Scorpio, it's really about transformation and moving with the times, or not being completely different than the norm or following the norm, but whatever it is, it's healing. It's very healing. You have to leave things behind to heal. Waiting. So some of you are waiting independently because you put a lot of time and effort into something, and you really, even though you're holding on really tight here with the Four of Pentacles, possibly in love or in finances or something, security, you put all that work in there and you're going to see your results from it, because this is putting in the work and it all coming back to you, just having the patience to put a little bit more time and effort, but not all of your time and effort. Otherwise, you're going to want to leave it all behind and overwhelm yourself. But there's expansion. So if this is love, it's good. Or if it's job or career and money. Okay, so I want to move on to in love with the elements, Scorpio. I'm going to shuffle this really quick. I'm going to put water to the side for a minute. Right now, we're going to do Scorpio and fire. So if you're involved with a Leo, a Sag, or an Aries, or interested, how might that be going for the general energy in love? I already reshuffled this, so. Universe of love and light energies only. Bring forth messages for the zodiac signs. Scorpio. And there you are. You came out. The King of Cups. Loving, generous, caring, great friend, loyal. Not always showing their heart on their sleeve. Even though they wear it there, they don't always show it. They're filled with emotions. A person that can really, doesn't want to always handle everybody's stuff, but can, and a good person, a mentor. Wanting to share their love, but really, before they do, they're going to know them well. They're going to be friends first. They're going to be friends, and then maybe lovers. It's all in their eyes. It's all in your eyes. See right through you. Scorpios see right through people. Judgment. Whether you're judging or they're judging you, but you might not always judge outwardly, but you know, you have your way of thinking about things. But you do tend to be kind to people and compassionate, which is a good trait, except for when you get annoyed with certain people. There's a Three of Cups there, not wanting to share or wanting to have more than one, but that would be communicated between two people to have the same agreement. This is celebrating. This is having a second chance in something. In love, if you're involved with fire, Leo, Sag, or Aries, that's you. This represents water too. And then there's the Judgment. One more. Okay, Six of Staves or Wands does represent fire, and it's having a victory over love. Soulmate, that's a good match right there. The Knight of Staves, very, very passionate, very, very loving, very exciting. Maybe some of you are being a little reserved and not showing how you really feel, but you're getting, this person's very excited to come and be with you. Whether this is male or female, or it's an exciting relationship. It's very passionate and loving. It's a good mix. Soulmate material right there. So that was for fire. Now we're going to do air. Scorpio, water, and air. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. How might that be going? Right out again. So we have the Three of Cups again. So this could be a celebration, but it also could be a third party. But it's fun when you're with another air sign. You know, they're light, they're fun, they're airy, and they're in a strange way they're like you, where they might not show all their emotion, but they know how to have fun. So sometimes you guys have to dig deep to pull out that deep part of the personality. You know, that not the fun, not the light, not the passion, but just being able to understand what each other are really thinking. You know, when it comes to growing the relationship. The Nine of Cups is having a wish fulfillment. And then there's the High Priestess. So some of you may be doing this quietly. Some of you are ready to tell the world. Some of you have a connection. It's a spiritual connection. And you almost like you could read each other's minds, find some similarities in each other, which is nice, even though you're different. with water and air. You could have fun. One more. This is for air. This one is upside down. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. So somebody is focusing very hard, whether it's your work or not, but this is in a relationship with air. So someone, you or them, is focusing really, really hard to have a victory in this. Six of Wands is still there. And the Five of Cups, somebody was left behind, or somebody was feeling sad about a loss here. But they're focusing very hard on it. So if it's not working out, and that for some of you that it is really well, and for some of you, if it's not working out, you have to try to focus on something else. And then again, it'll come back if it's meant for you. Try to stay light and just have fun and see where it goes. Communicate if you can. But having a victory over this loss or feeling sad is important too. If you've ended a relationship with air. So if you're dealing with or in love or interested, I already pre-shuffled this, with Earth. So that would be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. How might that be going for you? Someone's thinking about you passionately, or you're thinking of them. But you have the Queen of Swords. Maybe somebody wants more information, but they're not showing their emotions for sure. They're holding it back. Could be you or them. Somebody's really manifesting, is trying to get more information. This person's, to get to their heart, they have to go through their head. You have to prove it before they can open up their heart, and you're like that as well. But this is somebody really manifesting a passionate relationship. So if you're dealing with the Earth, that looks really good. One more. Some of you, although you're thinking about this, oh look, the angel came back out. It's beautiful, coming up with that solution, but it's very stable, but it's slow. Maybe some of you feel like it's not going anywhere, coming in really slow. But there's a lot of thought there. There's a lot of thought. Thinking of how passionate it could be to be behind closed doors in the bedroom. They're thinking sexual things. That's nice. One more. This is water and water. Scorpio, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. How might that be going? July, August 2020, but also timeless. In case you need to hear this at another time. Some of you are feeling sad that Five of Cups came back out again, because maybe some of you broke up because this was a happy relationship, whether it was marriage or, just there you are on the bottom. Now you had a soulmate come out before, and this is the female. Queen of Cups. Some of you are hoping for a love in this area with another water sign. Some of you are with somebody, but someone's sad because not everything's known. Somebody could be fearing the relationship. They want to discover more what's happening, and again, more communication. Very, very emotional, but doesn't show it all the time also. And the other signs, whether it's a Cancer or Pisces, they will. Scorpio sometimes will hold it back some, especially for the men. For the women, they will communicate, but, don't let it stay deep down inside you, because then it could build up and come out the wrong way. So do everything with love and compassion. How could you tell people how you think and feel, and be with, little, have some compassion when you're expressing yourself. One more. There is a message coming through. Maybe you disagreed or had an argument. You're still there. Somebody's in their ego. Maybe it is a third-party relationship. This is what I meant. When this comes in quickly, it's information. You might swift communication. You might not think about you or them, with how they're saying something, because they maybe have let it build up a little bit. and then it, comes out not as kind. Some of you are out looking for that. Some of you are moving the calmer waters, and some of you are leaving it behind because you weren't emotionally fulfilled, but you're healing. You're going to find your healing. Some of you were sad, and then a message came through, and now you're going after it because it's sexual healing right there. Moving to calmer waters, not without some hurt. Well, that's it, you guys, for now. Hope you enjoyed my reading. If you did, please subscribe, like, and share. And wherever you are, day, noon, night, evening in the world, take care now. See you next time. Bye.